Oh, right, mate, lift him up. That looks like
a bait.
Nice. Don't belt your sinker on the side of my
Don't
boat.
point that at me either. I don't want that. Look, he's got you.
Look out. G'day, welcome to Real Action. Michael Guest. I got Jono with me today, and we hit off the water for about 40 minutes. When we first jumped on the water, there was lightning. We're in the big boat today, and there is a lot of aluminium here.
There is.
So we just ducked out for a minute, but we're going to fish into the dark. Mate of mine, Matty, might join us a bit later on. Hopefully he does. And we're going to see if we can't target a few, maybe a mulloway. That's fingers crossed.
That's the goal.
Mulloway, big bream, flathead, but all on these fellas. Squid are just a fantastic live bait at the best times, dead bait, and even better for us to eat.
But today they're going on the hook.
They are going on the hook, so we're going to catch a few. Got a few little squid jigs there, and a couple of different techniques. We'll go through that in a minute on how to get your bait first.
Straight in the
old live bait tank here, and looking in the window there's a few swimming around, so it's starting to happen.
Let's do it. There's a bit of weight there, Michael.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, got one on there.
So I've actually got a small sinker on mine just to add a little bit of weight. These ones are beautifully balanced squid jigs. If there wasn't any current at all, I'd probably just use that jig as it was. And then Jono's got what we call, he's got a friend here. I'll just see if I can't catch him.
I'll leave this one in the water.
I got a bit excited there. Jono's got a paternoster style rig where he's got a small sinker. Got him on. That's the way to do it. So lift yours up, Jono. So Jono's got the sinker underneath, so he's just used a ball sinker. So a little bit of tide here at the moment, and then just with a loop knot. So just
I've actually hooked him in the top.
Pull yours in, and this was his friend. So the big thing you got to do is back your drag off when you're squid fishing straight away. Turn that drag back, and just nice soft hands. You can get specialised eggy rods, but this one's just a 3 to 5, 2 to 4 kilo rod that I'd normally use for either fishing the flats or casting for a flathead. But make sure you back that drag back.
And you don't want to strike with a squid.
No, you don't
want to pull those tentacles off. It's just a slow wind.
Yeah, look at that. A couple of great baits in the tank.
We'll see him later.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. Looks good all through here. Couple of things you need when you're walking around patches of weed and sand like this. A's a pair of polarised sunnies so you can see where the stingrays are and the razor clams. The other thing is a good pair of these aquatic shoes. They are just awesome. So they're sensational things because there's a big razor clam just there. There's a little patch of weed here, but wow, if you stand on that razor clam with bare feet, I'm telling you, you're off to hospital for stitches. So keep away from those, and yeah, as I said, get a pair of these shoes. They're ideal. These holes here look all right. So you get
there he is.
What did I just say? These holes here look all right.
My goodness.
Size. I'm not going to get bitten by that one.
He's a bait and a half, him.
Absolute beauty.
In the bucket?
In the bucket.
Keep going.
Yeah. The sieve that I've got here is another yabby. It's a pretty handy thing, so it floats. I just tied a bit of rope on it, so you can put that through your wrist, or actually put it
around your ankle.
Around my ankle there at times. You just float along. Just a stainless steel sieve, and that's a bit of pool noodle, and I've just cable tied that, and it just drifts around with you, and you pick out its cone-shaped mounds that the yabbies make. So pick one out. That one looks pretty good there. Pump into the sieve. And
first go. That rarely happens.
Look at that.
How good's that?
Just for the kids at home. It does hurt if they bite you, but it's not the end of the world, but they do have quite a sharp pinch on them. Just don't want them to bite you in between the fingers there, but that's a good bait. There's another good looking hole there, Jono.
Let's go.
Staying safer on the water has never been easier thanks to the Marine Rescue app, and it's free. All you need to do is tell us where you're going and when you'll be back, and don't forget to log off. So take a couple of minutes to set up your profile. Be smart, choose the tracking option so Marine Rescue knows where to start searching in an emergency. Logging on with Marine Rescue New South Wales means someone's watching out for you. Marine Rescue New South Wales, volunteers saving lives on the water.
How are you, boss?
Good, mate. Good. Self?
Yeah, good.
That's good.
Come down. Mate, we've done all the hard work. There was thunderstorms, rain, lightning, all that stuff. So while you've been sitting in your office doing a bit of work, we've got live yabbies, we've got some live squid for later on. So now the sun's even starting to come out.
Good work.
And we might go down the flats and see if we can't find a bream or a whiting to start with anyway. So
Right, yeah.
holding on?
Yep.
Let's go, mate. Are you joking, are you? It's that first yabby, you're on.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Oh,
Straight up.
that's the way to do it. Matty's got a little sinker on his here, and that was first cast, so I'm thinking a whiting or a bream. What do you think, Matty? Might be just a small bream, I think. Oh, he's actually not a bad fish. So what we've got is we've got tidal flow coming in this way at the moment, and then this one we've just got what we call a running sinker rig. So 4-pound line, glass tip rod, at running sinker, small swivel, and then just a hook the right size to pin into that yabby. I think it's a little number 8 that we used on that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
He's just swallowed. So that fish has swallowed it. We're going to let that fish go. That's all you need to do there. Pair of scissors, cut that off, and let him swim away. That's a yellowfin bream. They grow much bigger, but it's a beautiful looking specimen, coloured up. Got all the stripes on there. If you're going to handle them with the kids, just make sure run your fingers that way. Never run them back the other way. They're pretty sharp. Off you go, bud.
Oh, got him.
Well done.
Jeez, that's not bad. Second cast.
2 fish, 2
Yeah,
casts.
2 fish. Well, I'm gonna call a bream. He's out there. Come round.
What is going on over here? Mate, so you've got one fish. He can never seem to be the bloke who's not catching anything. So
I saw you two having all the fun over that
do you ever
side.
go fishing with blokes like this, Matty? You go fishing with guys like this, he will just jump in wherever he gets an opportunity, which is good. So,
It's not a bad little bream.
and I don't think it's as big as Matt's.
No, it's not.
Matt, what do you reckon?
Nah.
I won't bring this one
Hang
up.
on, I can't see. I'm just put the polarised sunnies on. No, that's
You guys go
Well,
fishing over there.
we're back over this side of the
No
boat.
one saw me do this.
So using anywhere between a size 6 and a size 8 hook. These ones are ideal, these little chemically sharpened ones here. So we cut that one of Matty's off. It takes 2 seconds to tie another hook on. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to put my sunnies back on. So my mates here who do my polarised sunnies have put a little bit of a thing down the bottom there, which is my prescription for up close, and I got to tell you, it is so good. So if I look straight ahead, I've got my normal polarised sunnies and my eyesight's perfect that way, but these days I just need it for reading. And while I'm talking to you, I'm going to quickly tie an improved blood knot onto the rig. What we need now is a yabby into the bucket. Oh, and talking about yabbies, that is, I reckon that's, come over here, Matty, well, that's closer to a lobster than a yabby. Look at the claw on that thing. That is an absolute cracker. Gonna pin that through the back of the tail and then back through the tail like so. And what we want is that yabby to be kicking around like that on the bottom. And you tell me what estuary fish is going to say no to that.
Absolutely.
Hey?
Straight into it.
Mate, I reckon we could make a sandwich out of these. It's
You
like
could.
a prawn, that thing. It's huge.
You could.
Righto.
For sure.
All right, mate. Well, you're ready to go. I'll leave you with that. I'm going to have a go at my rod. So there's a bite, Matty. Might be my turn. So I'm just going to...
Looks like it.
Drag, pulling and everything.
Oh, you can love that sound.
What do you call him, Michael?
Oh, I think it might be another bream,
I'm
mate.
getting bream.
And that fish, so I hooked that fish over here. It is arced right around. That tells me I think it's a bream. There's a bit of a weed edge over there. And look, fishing with light tackle like this, only fishing 4 pound, really, really good fun. And you don't have to catch Huge fish to have a lot of fun if you match the tap. And I think I might have got you, Blakes, actually.
Yeah, I'll take your rod.
I think I might have just... We're upgrading. I've got to land this fish. If I don't land this fish, then I have...
Done it.
There we go. Yeah, I think
Check
I'm
this out,
pretty
mate.
sure you can be the judge at home. So the trick
Don't
is...
hold it out too far.
Well, no, the trick... Don't you talk. These young blokes with their iPhones, so that's pretty big when you look at it like that, isn't it? That's what these
Let's hold
guys...
it back here. They won't know.
It's a nice fish.
It's a great
It's a nice fish. In New South Wales, 25 centimetres is the legal length for a bream, so that's way over legal. And yeah, beautiful eating fish, but a very, very slow growing fish. Even a fish that size is probably 8 to 10 years old. So I'm going to just trim that off,
As close as you can.
nice and close, like so, and let him swim away. You get one of those really big fellas, those sort of 42 centimetre fish. They can be 25, 30 years old.
Yeah,
So
wow.
let him go. We're upgrading. I like it. I like
Slowly
it.
getting there. Slowly but surely.
Wait, they're getting bigger. All right, I think I'm on the leaderboard at the moment. There we go. Well, I'm hoping it's not a bream. It feels... Look where my sinker is. That's it. Oh!
That's a cracking whiting.
A whiting, is it?
Yeah, it's a whiting.
Oh,
what we're
have a
after.
look. See? Yeah, we wanted to catch a whiting. And I think I might have... Yes, that's a nice fish. Look at that.
Brilliant.
Yeah, beautiful
Come check
big
this out, Matt.
silver whiting. So just another one of the fish on the flats. How simple is it when you can get yourself a yabby pump and a sieve like Jono and I did earlier, and then turn them into fish like that.
Beautiful.
Beautiful looking fish. They've got that sort of downturned nose where they shuffle around. They're looking for bloodworms and squirt worms, yabbies and shrimps. So dead set bottom feeder, and they're sort of grovelling around the bottom, but they are a seriously nice fish, the whiting. Oh, that'll be a whiting. What is it, Jono?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
whiting.
nice
Whiting.
whiting. That's what we want.
Beautiful. There he is, Matt.
Here we go.
No, he's not. No, he's not. I'm trying to lose it on you.
Aha!
Gotcha.
That's what they look like, John.
What they look like.
Jono, they look.
Tried to throw
How
it
is
back.
anyone at home going to see that when you
Because
hold?
he's slippery, I'm telling you. There we
show
go.
it so everyone can see.
That is
So
one
that's-
nice whiting.
That's what they look like. One for me, and one for Maddie.
Have you got-
I'm trying, but
He's trying
I'm
actually.
defeated at the
he's
moment.
he's trying, isn't he? Very trying.
Yeah, tried to throw that one back.
I did try to throw that one back.
It's a race to see who can catch a nice whiting. This is a nice fish, this one. Hang on to that.
Oh my god.
Cracking whiting.
Hang on to
Have a
that.
look at this thing.
My goodness.
Right, that's what we wanted to show everybody. Check that out. Now that is... So this is one of the frustrating things that's been swimming around the sand flats, annoying the absolute
They've been teasing us all
heck out of
here.
us. That's a
We can
beautiful
see
big
them.
fish.
That is.
You've done well there, mate.
Magnificent. You can remember that fish is over 40 centimetres, so they grow to about that size max, and probably, I don't know, probably half that weight again is an absolute monster, but that's a trophy fish, and that's
Yeah.
what fishing's about. Having the right tackle, so that's 1 to 3 kilos, so quite light. That glass tip rod's perfect for fishing, for bait fishing. I love it. And a little 2,500 size spin reel, some 4-pound nylon, the right size hook to match either your live presentation when it comes to whiting. And check that out. That is what we call an elbow slapper right there. What do you got, mate?
Mate, I hope it's a whiting, Guesty.
That looks like a whiting to me.
Well, you know what I hope? I hope it's a whiting because Jono hasn't caught one yet. So it's nice when the old dogs. Oh, that's a
My goodness.
nice fish. Jono, come on.
Yeah, is that
That's
what they look like?
look exactly like
Have a look
that.
at
Never seen one.
Go, mate. Come on, come on, come on. Come here, buddy. Oh. He's giving me a hard time, Matty.
He is.
I think he's pretty green, this one. Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, mate, that's a beautiful fish. Look, and I know we're not talking about dewies this long, but when it's a sporting fish on light tackle, and it's just an absolute beauty. And the frustration of looking there, Jono's just retying, he'll come in and have a look at them, and he's just shaking his head there at the moment. He hasn't caught one yet. But the frustration of watching them on the sand flat swim around and then finally getting them to bite and coming up trumps, that's another really nice fish, mate. Well done. It is a beauty. And a better eating fish you won't get than the old humble whiting too. They are
Absolutely
very good eating.
beautiful.
Well, how good's that? We go to work, we get your yabbies, come in. I've caught the yabbies that I caught, you're catching fish on. Jeez. Oh, what a cracking fish. Oh, I think Guesty's, oh, you might have Guesty here.
Yeah, I got him.
You've got him.
I got him.
How good is that? What a cracking fish to end the day in the sun. That's an
Yeah.
elbow slapper. That's what, there's the slap. That's why they call him an elbow slapper. How good is that? Come take a look at this fella. He couldn't help himself.
Were you blokes trash talking,
We
mate?
were, a little bit. You're up the front doing something, God knows what, and we've had
It's a
another
fair
bait.
swim back to the boat ramp, I was just thinking.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
fair swim. Were you trash talking?
No,
then?
not at
No.
all.
I think
Not at all.
you be the judge at home, but I reckon I've still got you.
I don't
Oh, no.
I don't
That's
reckon.
huge. That's the biggest whiting I've ever
That's the biggest
seen when you
whiting
do
I've
that.
seen.
Let's go and so we're going to go and set up, put the electric motor down, have a bit of a sound around, see if we can't find a nice area where, hey, flathead, a big
know.
bream, a snapper.
Don't say it.
We won't say the silver ghost
say
of
it.
the dark. That's what
It's
we'd
a
really
curse.
like to catch. So there we go. Right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Go, mate. You got him?
Straight.
Don't
in there.
use-
I'll squirt him, mate. You don't worry. There you go. You can hold him. I don't want him.
Now that
Yeah, of course you would do that.
that is a product of having the LED underwater lights. Attracting squid like this, so we could hook that bloke up. I'll put him in the tank, but we could throw him straight over the side there now. So attracting the bait to us. Hopefully we're going to attract some predators to us. We're still waiting for a bite, but we've finally got some squid hanging around in the light. If you have a look now, just on the side scan, you can see I've actually split that in half. So that, I think that's an old sunken boat by the look of it. You can actually see the bow rail there. That's the bow rail sticking out. So that's like opening a book up. So that's us here, that's the boat, and that's the bottom, and then projecting out to the left and projecting out to the right across the bottom. So that's what we're looking at there. So we've just run over that boat. That's a really good place. There's going to be fish like flathead, bream, small snapper, and hopefully even a mulloway hanging around sunken structure like that. So we'll just position ourselves back up current and we'll send a few squid baits back right in that zone, and fingers crossed we'll get a bite. What's going on over here, mate?
Yeah, we've got a fish on, mate.
You got the net there, Johnny? Slide her over there. Looks like. Oh, that's a nice bream. Look at that. That is a cracker. Come around this way, bud. Johnny, get in here, have a look. You set all this up.
Did you steal my rod map?
There was
You
a bit
wouldn't
of,
have.
You gotta
would
be
have
quick,
you?
mate.
well, you're eating all
Gotta
the
be
chocolate
quick.
I tell you
biscuits.
what, I'm up there having a bite to eat.
I'm going to hold Matt's bream. Look at that. That is an
My
absolute.
goodness.
That's a cracker, that one. So he's hanging off that structure. We saw on the sounder, we marked it there before, and we could see a couple of small fish off to the side with those shadows, and I thought they might be big bream. But this fella, he's scoffed
big
that
bream.
down. Yeah, that's an absolute beauty. We can trim that off and then let him go, and he can grow a bit bigger. But that fish, he'd be probably, I don't know, 17, 18 years old, that bream. So we'll get him back in the water for you, buddy. Bit of bite there, mate.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, we have.
What have we got? Is it flatty?
It's a flathead.
Yeah, get the net underneath that. Go, Jono. Nice flatty. Oh, nice. That's what we
Beautiful.
wanted to see. That's a nice looking fish.
go.
Nice looking fish.
Oh,
I'll let you deal with that, Mike.
that's
I tell you what.
stuff going. That's a nice fish, actually.
There he is.
Yeah, beautiful looking flatty. Quite a light coloured fish. And if you're going to eat one, that's probably about maximum size you'd want to eat. Anything above that, generally let go, because anything over 58 centimetres is going to be a female. But beautiful looking fish.
Now that's a cracking catch. Have you been catching some ripper fish lately? Send in your photo to our Alfab's Cracking Catch competition at the Real Action TV Facebook page. To get you hooked up every week, we're giving away a pen, rod, reel and line combo, an awesome JBL marine stereo system, along with some great gear from Valvoline to keep your marine engine and trailer lubricated.
There, boys.
Yeah.
Another one of our live squid. It's been eaten by something there, Matt. I don't know, Jono. Something down in the depths.
What do you got?
I don't know.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Come here.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'll hold your rod.
You hold the rod.
Tell you what,
Have a look at that.
cracking looking fish.
He's an absolute beauty.
Beautiful. Oh, got him on there.
So, what do you got, mate?
There's a bit of weight, that's for sure. What's that?
It is.
It's a snapper
It's
again.
like a nice
Mr.
sort of
Snapper.
Yeah, swing him around.
I'll
He
swing
looks
straight in.
It's nice in the light there.
Come to me, mate.
Oh,
Beautiful looking fish.
hold him up. Nice coloured fish. Oh, estuary snapper. And if you're offshore, you'd be thinking, where's the
Where's
great
his
big
mother?
ones? But
be
yeah,
happy with that.
in the estuary system, they're beautiful. We've had a great day out fishing. Been on the sand flats. Got some beautiful big whiting there earlier, some bream, and it's been a competition. And I reckon that my snapper.
Hang on. Don't get too carried away.
Look, fishing's all about having some fun with your friends, your mates, whoever you're out and about with. And in this case, it's been Jono Bleakley, Matty Torrance, and myself, Michael Guest. And we have had a bit of fun in the estuary system there. I reckon Matty's got us with the length of the flathead, but I'm going quality every day with the snapper. What do you reckon, boys?
You've done all right. Best tasting is me.
Done well. You've been watching Real Action. We'll catch you next time. See ya. Bye.
If you want more tips, tricks, and behind the scenes stories, check out the Real Action Fishing Podcast.